So, this is from Fabrizio Romano 10 minutes ago. Man United are the only club with green light from De Ligt to proceed and advance in talks as things stand. No talks are ongoing between agent and PSG as De Ligt's given priority to Manchester United. United are now negotiating with Bayern on fee and deal and structure. I would say that comfortably what we should be getting next is, here we go, full agreement, deal done with De Ligt. That should be the next thing. We have got... I'm going to write a book on transfers, and it's going to be the United Stand Guide to Transfers, because we're all part of it. And as I said many times before, there's the 5 principles of a story, which might be bullshit, you know, might be true, might be an agent pushing a deal and using us. But there's also the stages of an actual genuine transfer. And what you have with that is interest. You then have personal terms agreed with the player. You then have a fee deal done with the club. You then get here we go. And then you get official holding up a few days after that. So with De Ligt, we're on stage 3. You know, we've done personal terms. We've done general interest. We're now at deal done with Bayern Munich, which means here we go is coming next. Why is it that De Ligt wants to come to Manchester United? Well, Fabrizio actually said something very interesting last night, and he said that, you know, we did our video last night, and there was this story from Christian Falk about Bayern Munich's interest with PSG and De Ligt and PSG coming in, and we sort of came to the conclusion last night that the hunch was that this is just, you know, we're at the negotiation stage with Bayern Munich and another club comes in to hijack the deal. How many times have we heard that before to boost the deal? Fabrizio's next update was always going to be interesting because that was going to have to be post PSG's interest. And we had that now. The green light is still only with Manchester United. The priority is still only with Manchester United. So with De Ligt, I think it's safe to say the next stage is here we go, deal done. And then it's done. We've had it with Elise, obviously. He's not holding the shirt up with Bayern Munich, but we've had here we go, deal done. So I think that's the next stage. Why does De Ligt want to come to Manchester United is the big question that a lot of people are asking. And I think Fabrizio put it best last night when he said De Ligt is happy or was happy to go to Bayern Munich from Juventus and was sold a project that he wanted to be part of and they wanted him to be part of. And then things changed, whether it was Thomas Tuchel, whether promises were not made. He's 24 and he wants to be part of a project where he's got 100% trust of the people involved. And the appeal of Manchester United is that Erik ten Hag has fought this battle with Ineos and come out the other side. And he is now going to get everything. You know, 3-year deal, Ruud van Nistelrooy, René Heck, Ashworth, Brailsford. This whole project is a collective project where everybody's on the same sheet. And the attraction, and Fabrizio said this, so I'm not claiming it, but it's absolutely right. What De Ligt wants in his next contract is stability and trust and a project. I think he thought he was going to get that at Bayern Munich. I think some fans at Bayern Munich would like him to be part of that. But that trust has been, you know, has evaporated because of how things have gone over the last year. And I think that's been a glimpse to De Ligt as to how things can change very quickly at a football club. So if he was to go to PSG, well, PSG's turnover of managers, look, Luis Enrique's been there a year. If he doesn't win the Champions League this year, he could be gone in a year and then a new manager comes in and doesn't like De Ligt. So I think that he has a relationship with Ten Hag from Ajax. But I think also the project that we're selling him is the best project he's going to get from a big club. This is 100% trust. You're part of this plan and project, and you know the plan is not to bring you in and sit you on the bench and loan in Eric Dyer. So I think that De Ligt, from what I saw of him at Ajax when he was there with the microphone at 19 or 18 as the captain shouting out to the crowd, I think this is somebody that strikes me as somebody that his word is as strong as oak, and I think that he is given as our word. I think he has given his word to Manchester United. This is what I want to do. I don't see anybody else getting involved in this race. I think we've sold him the project and I think he wants to be part of the project. And, you know, that to me is very, very exciting because United clearly want him. And if he clearly wants us, Here we go, and let's have it. Come on, let's do it. I'm on board. Let's get on board. I have, you know what? I've even inspired myself on that one. No, I think that I'm not worried about the PSG story. I'm not worried about anything. I think Fabrizio coming out again with this and what he said last night, you know, De Ligt, I actually take it as a positive that De Ligt probably wouldn't want to leave Bayern Munich based on the project he thought he was going to, but he just feels a bit let down. That can be to our advantage, that they've wasted the opportunity there, and I think the trust is gone now between Bayern and De Ligt, and I think, you know, he wants to come to us and have a project with us. Look, you know, the transfer itself is still, I think it will go through. Doesn't mean he'll be a massive success at Manchester United, but I'm excited about it. You know, not every transfer will be. Patrick Lynch says, I want to reiterate, Ineos will have the majority say in any transfer. Ridiculing new players, De Ligt, before they've officially signed is no good. Yeah, I mean, Patrick, I worry about the I worry about the motivations of some of our fans at the moment. They need to move past the fact that they lost. De Ligt, you know, Ten Hag is staying. They haven't moved past it. Quite rightly, I still get called out about why I'm so positive about Ineos now, when, you know, I have said they're an enemy of the football club getting into bed with the Glazers. I said that, you know, this is the worst thing that's happened to the club when they did that. That's thrashing around when you've lost. You know, I lost. I didn't want the Glazers to stay. And we're going to go through in a few minutes. You're going to enjoy the second half of the show as we analyse, you know, this article in The Athletic and the problems in transfers that we've had under the Glazers. There are multiple problems with the Glazers. I didn't want them to stay. I did want a full sale, and I wanted the Glazers out, and I wanted the debt gone. And Ineos won. But I moved on quite quickly because I'd lost. I didn't get what I wanted, and many of you didn't get what you wanted. And, you know, you give Ineos a chance because you have to. If they'd have sacked Ten Hag, I probably would have been very, very hard on them and would have struggled to trust them. But they're doing a lot of things that I actually think, well, fair play. They actually are doing a lot of things that I think many of us think would, you know, they're still on trial. They're still in bed with the Glazers. But, you know, we're giving them an opportunity. I think there's some people who just are very stuck on the fact that Ten Hag didn't get the sack, and it's not going to do them any good because they're in the minority, and they're actually coming across as quite whiny now when things are really, you know, looking up for the first time in ages. Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video because we all know only legends like videos, and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video, and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, as always.